Has there been drama between Elise and Micah on Perfect Match? Elise is kind of pissed at Micah and she's letting it be known. So one of the reasons why Elise is mad at Micah is because Micah and Kaz brought Jess into the house while Elise was still matched up with Harry. And I guess everyone knows Harry's type is short brunette girls. So Elise thought that Micah bringing Jess into the house was a slap in the face to break up her and Harry. Another reason why Elise is mad at Micah is because Micah was kind of talking to Justin. After Harry dumped Elise, Elise started talking to Justin, but Elise ended up dumping Justin for Brighton. Which is another reason why Elise maybe made some poor decisions on the show. I feel like Justin is like the GOAT, the best guy on there, and Brighton is there to cause trouble and wreak havoc. Elise wants to get revenge on Micah. But is Micah really doing all these things intentionally, or is she just playing the game and playing the field? We haven't heard Micah speak out about this drama with Elise, but Elise has stated on several podcasts her frustration with Micah. Okay, let's talk about the finale of Perfect Match. Swipe up if you do not want any spoilers. So things started off with Harry and Jess's conversation, and Jess dumped Harry. She felt like she was getting half-truths, and she does not want a man that she has to question. Good for Jess for standing up for herself, but I was so sad that they left at the beginning of the episode because Harry and Jess were one of the most entertaining couples, and I would have loved to see them in the finale. Even though Harry did not deserve her for what he did with Melinda, the footage was shown Harry and Melinda did kiss. Micah and Kaz made up because Tolu and Chris won the challenge, and they sent Jess on a date with Izzy, and they sent Christine on a date with Nigel. I was a little disappointed in Micah for taking Kaz back just because he was dating around so much. But ultimately, I think she wanted to go to the end with Kaz because they spent so much time together throughout the show and she was invested. Kaz got read to filth at the end, and Harry would have been read to filth at the end if he was in the finals. Luckily, he wasn't, so Kaz kind of got that villain edit. When it came down to the final five, we had Alara and Stefan, we had Micah and Kaz, Christine and Nigel, Tolu and Chris, and Elise and Brighton. So the winners of Perfect Match were Nigel and Christine, and I'm kind of pissed about it. The reason I'm mad is because they were a couple that met at the final episode, like literally the last episode. I was rooting for Alara and Stefan. I felt like they had such a genuine connection and it was building the entire time, and we as audience viewers watched it build the entire time from day one. No shade to Nigel and Christine, but like they got together on the final episode. So it's just like not as fun to see someone win who got together at the end. Like I really felt like Alara and Stefan deserved to win. And I felt like the hour and 46-minute finale episode was so long. Congratulations to the winners. They went to, I think, Thailand for their Perfect Match trip. And thank you all for a good season. Okay, so on the finale of Perfect Match, swipe up if you don't want any spoilers, Harry did reveal that he did kiss Melinda, and Netflix showed the deleted scene.
Have an attitude of gratitude and be grateful for everything that kind of happened. But most importantly, I'm grateful for Jess. Like, anytime I'm around her, it feels like I'm at home. Obviously, I'm disappointed in the whole situation, and I made some silly decisions, and I embarrassed myself, and, wasn't honest with someone that I really cared about.
Harry, look at me. Harry, why did he lie? Okay, this will explain it all.
You mean pregnant? I'm 30. I could go for a few babies.
Melinda was in it.
Trying to get Melinda pregnant, it'd be crazy. But if it's not tall and athletic, we're going to have a problem.
It's a strong man. We love a strong guy.
Melinda is just as guilty. Well, Harry's more guilty because he was in a relationship. Or maybe Melinda is just as guilty. Watch. She said that. She said that.
Because I wanted to just dog your face out.
Oh, yeah, I want to fuck you.
I want my climbing that tree.
I did something really bad. What could you have possibly done?
Wait for it.
I can't say it on camera. What?
You can't?
Did you guys get footage of me and Melinda kissing or not?
Did.
I didn't mean to do it.
You just did. You just said it on camera. There's always a camera, but not in the bathroom.
The biggest takeaway, I think, as a man is to
say now?
Acknowledge the fuck up and know that moving forward, no matter where I am in life, no matter who I'm with, that wouldn't happen again. My biggest thing is I get a little bit too playful, and I'm reading a book on self-sabotage.
This is some real embarrassing shit, and I need to deal with it. And I will deal with it, I just cannot believe this is happening right now.
Okay, Amy says, I wouldn't say Melinda's just as guilty. She doesn't really owe Jess anything. The problem is that Melinda got back to the villa and threw Harry under the bus completely and acted all innocent like Harry was the one who made a move on her. But if you watch the clip and watch it on my page, Melinda was the one who tried to make a move on Harry. I mean, it was mutual. They were both feeling each other and flirting with each other. But Melinda acted like she was saving Jess and that she was completely innocent and that it was all Harry's fault when that was not the case. I'm not saying Melinda owes Jess anything because it's not like they were friends, and I understand that Melinda wants to get into the villa. But it was just that the way Melinda was acting like it was all Harry's fault when Melinda was down to get involved in this relationship. Everybody knew that Harry and Jess were committed, so she really did kind of overstep in a way, which is like fine because it's like the name of the show. But the fact that she acted all innocent after is where I have a little bit of a problem. Melinda was the one who said, there's no cameras, kiss me, kiss me. That's not what she said to Jess. Chris and Tolu from Perfect Match are not together. Chris just posted a video of him and Tolu at a Love Island event. And in the video, Chris kissed Tolu, and he posted this today, making all of us think that they are still together after the show. Well, Tolu commented on his post and said, I was being cordial and took a video with you, not knowing that you intended to use it for clout and clickbait. Grow up and do better. And then she responded to some comments asking if they're still together, and she said that they are not still together. Chris also made another video talking about the winners of Perfect Match, Nigel and Christine. And he basically said that they only won because everybody else who was not in the house made a pact to vote for somebody who got into the house later on. As in, like, none of the jurors wanted to see anybody who was in the house win, so that's why Nigel and Christine won, and they didn't deserve to win. Nigel commented on Chris's video and said, come on, Chris, this ain't cool. This is taking away from the fact that we have a genuine connection and actually vibe out together. In that case, nobody deserved to win. So then Chris responded, I didn't mean to discredit your connection with Christine at all, bro. And honestly, I'm Team Chris on this. Nigel, you're being so sensitive. Fans are upset that you guys won, not because your connection isn't great. It's only because you connected on the final episode, and we wanted to see somebody who won, like Alara and Steven, that we saw their connection from day one grow and blossom over time. We're not mad at your connection. Are you guys even still together? It looks like you had a great trip, so I'm happy for them. But I just felt like Alara and Stefan were a shoe-in to win. The fact that they didn't win is disgraceful. I don't even know the word. I'm just so beyond upset that they didn't win. They deserve to win, and I need to know if they're still together. If Alara and Stefan didn't win, I would have liked to see Tolu and Chris win, because I felt like they did have a great connection as well, but clearly something happened after the show because they broke up. I am anxiously awaiting all the tea. I want to know who's still together and who isn't, and why aren't they together. I need to know everything. People magazine can officially confirm that none of the Perfect Match Season 2 couples are still together. So Harry and Jess broke up on the finale, but they briefly rekindled and are no longer together today. Nigel and Christine were the winners of Perfect Match Season 2, and they were given an all-expenses paid vacation that they ended up going to Thailand. Christine said at the time, Nigel is my person, he understands me. However, people can confirm they are no longer together today. Micah and Kaz went on a roller coaster of a relationship, and Micah says that she has no regrets, but it was just not the right time, and they're no longer together. Alara and Stefan, I am so sad they have gone their separate ways and are no longer together. Stefan tells people you can't expect anything, just to be completely honest and have an open mind. I'm so sad. Tolu and Chris are also no longer together, and Tolu says that she learned to know her worth and not settle for anything less than that. Elise and Brighton have also broken up. They had a strong connection, but people can confirm they're no longer together today. And in regards to why Justin skipped the final voting ceremony, there's no details with that. So maybe it was a personal matter, or maybe he just didn't want to see Elise with another guy. I'm not surprised that no one's together. I feel like no one ever ends up being together on these shows anymore. But I am very sad about Alara and Stefan, and I will be mourning that all weekend long.